Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Thunder League. And I'm here with my favorite Dutchman, and that is Damien. Damien, say hello to the girls.
Okay, well, hello, girls. How are you doing?
Yeah, hello, guys. My name is Philip, and us two, we're gonna bring you tonight a nice little show match between Dynamite and Pope. It's basically a Polish derby, and we're gonna see who's gonna let who win here in this match, because these guys, they come out of the same forge, I would say, out of the same TeamSpeak, or out of the same team basically. Pope is just some kind of sub team from Dynamite, and they're gonna have a little bit of a home match tonight. So whoever's gonna win, we don't know, but you guys can actually vote for a team of your choice, and depending on who's gonna be the winner, then in the end, we're gonna give away some golden eagles. A big sack of golden potatoes is right next to me here, and we're gonna throw them away. Like it's nothing, you know. You can win, I think, 150 eagles each, and we're gonna have 7 picks, so 7 times 150 eagles. What's that actually? That is, I don't know. I was always pretty bad in math. I think 1,050 eagles we're gonna give away in total. So stay tuned for that.
How many are we giving away?
1,050, I think. If I'm
We're giving away 7 times 150?
Yeah. Are you
Yes,
putting
you're
that
right.
into a fucking calculator, Damien?
No, you're right.
Yeah, of course I'm right, man.
Yeah, of course you're right. Yeah, you're a master of the stream. You're always right.
Okay then. So, Damien, what actually did change from the last time we streamed? We were having the last show match, I think, 2 weeks ago, because last week, first of all, I was on holiday, and I think Gaijin actually didn't plan any shenanigans here with some in the Thunder League. So we had a 2-week break between these show matches, and what actually changed, I mean?
Well, they took out the Spitfire LF Mark 9 and the Hurricane and replaced them with the Spitfire Mark 14E, and added the Typhoon Mark 1A. They also added in the Sherman Firefly, and they took out the SM-79 Spaviero and replaced it with the Do 17Z2, if I'm
That
correct.
is the first. It's the Tier 1 Dornier, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a 2-engine bomber, or
Well,
yeah.
I will have to say one thing for it though. It can stay up in the air better than the Spaviero can.
Even with only 2 engines, you know,
Yes.
because the Sparviero, I remember it has 3 engines.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Yeah, but you know, probably these like the Sparvieros, these Italian engines, they're more of a, you know, decoration of the plane. They're not real engines. They're more of some, you know, some ventilators, you know, just to ventilate some air around the plane, so it looks good, and the pilot's not getting a heat strike or whatever, a heat stroke. So I think that's an actual good
Hang on,
change.
actually, explain to me, how do you get a heat stroke at 7 kilometers altitude?
First of all, Damien, you can't reach these kind of altitude with that bomber. You
Well,
know?
you're probably right. Okay, let's say 4 kilometers.
Yeah, it's pretty cold up there. You know that's. But
So how would it die? How would they get a heat stroke when it's cold?
maybe they get set afire, and then the propeller and the engines, you know, they're like functioning as some kind of FPE or something like that. Maybe like that. And
Wouldn't it only fuel the fire
oh,
with the
Damien,
oxygen?
man, don't poke so much holes into my theories. That's not good for the stream. Okay, then. So I think that's a good change, actually. That Dornier is
It's better.
It's
I would
it's
say
just
as well.
better, yeah. And it can how much ordnance can it carry?
It can carry 4 250 kilogram bombs out of the top of my head.
4 250s. I remember these 250s are not very great.
Well, the
I
thing
have
is,
to say.
with the new
Assault fuse.
with the new assault fuse, you can do it. But then again, if you bomb too low, you will
you will
Most
die.
definitely
Yeah,
damage
you
yourself.
will die
And
because
eventually kill yourself.
yeah, and that's some
And
kind of new mechanic right now, or actually a few players, or a lot of players I know, who are in the Air Force and who are used to bombing, even with fighters, they have much problems with that because the bomb splash radius right now of a casual casual bomb like 100 kilogram bomb is so much bigger that you now um, yeah
it is
you
just so
need.
much more difficult to bomb right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. And if you want to bomb safely, then you actually need a delay on the ground or for the bomb, because
For
otherwise you're
example,
just gonna blow you away.
with the 250-pound bomb of the Brits, no, the 500-pound bomb, pardon me. If you're, for example, 30 meters above in the air and you drop it and you stay on that height, you will still damage yourself.
Exactly, and that's
We're not. We
and that's not cool because then you want to go for a quick bomb run, in these kind of matches where second counts, and then you go down, drop your bomb, and the bomb itself just kills you straight out, and you're gone. So this is definitely a new situation these players need to get used to. But we still have the G6 and we still have some rockets in this game, and that could also be an alternative. And it was a big alternative. Actually, it was the meta in the last season where they used the G6 with the rockets a lot. So these planes are absolutely viable, and the G6 is gonna get used a lot more right now. Even with the assault fuse gone right now. But whatever, we're gonna see what these players and what these teams are gonna show us today. And I think everybody is ready right now. And the first map of today is gonna be Kuban. Oh boy, we didn't see that map so often. I think that's even got added
I
like recently to the rotation.
no, I think this is a very old favorite of Dynamite.
That could be as
I
well.
do remember them training this map quite hardcore, but then actually never using them in the Thunder League.
Yeah, I remember that as well. And they're actually pretty famous about their picks, about their map picks anyway in these kind of leagues, because they're used to training the underdog map. Maybe can you say that? Like the map what's not that
The
popular.
unpopular map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's not
They
that
they picked
popular?
the map, for example, back in the previous season there was a issue with what map was it?
What map was it? I don't know.
It was one of the very first maps they added in the game.
Ah, you mean Karelia?
Yes, that's it.
Ah, Karelia, the old Karelia with the bomber spawn. You think you
Yes,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
that? Yeah,
And,
exactly.
That's why a team could, who didn't, if someone picked that team, the other team could veto it, and then they wouldn't be able to play it.
Yeah,
And they always tried to pick that map because
and
I
everybody
think they
vetoed it. Yeah,
Everybody vetoed it. I think that's because they had some cheeky tactics on that map, which
yeah, I remember
well,
that
they
actually.
then didn't really get to use. But
Yeah, I remember that. That's true. But right now the pick phase or the map pickings are completely changed, and they are actually allowed to pick their home courts. So that mechanic is gone, and they can always now go for their favorite map, and that in that case would be Kuban. So we're gonna like jump into the gameplay already. We're starting the match, the first round of this show match, guys, boys and girls. Stay excited. We have Dynamite going against Pope here on the map Kuban. And tell me, Damien, what did these guys spawn in?
well, they both on both sides have 4 planes, which is a little bit unusual. It's a bit air heavy.
Yeah.
And we see that Pope has 3 109s and 3 109s and 1 LA7. And actually, for Dynamite, it's the complete opposite. They have 3 LA7s and 1 109.
Exactly. So for Pope, we see actually a more maybe ground strike heavy lineup here, and for Dynamite, they're going for the full superiority lineup. They
Well,
have
the thing is,
3 LA7s.
Pope only has 1 109 with rockets.
That's true, and that is this Eddie guy, who I actually didn't see so often in the earlier matches. But whatever. We're gonna see the first engagement here. Bodetti is going against Ark here. Oh, Bodetti is already down. Look at him. He's spinning down towards the ground. He is completely gone. Tunarovsky already shot down Killer here. There is Killer's wreck, and now it's a 3v3 in the air already. Ark here goes up. Razor tries to catch him here in the up. Oh, good stuff here by Razor, but Razor is on fire as well. So they just lost 2 planes each, and Divilo is now on the run. Eddie, oh,
and
nice
Devil
shot.
goes down, but Eddie gets shot from behind by Tunarovsky, taking out his
And what an
elevator.
even fight here. Tunarovsky, I think, is now the only one alive for Dynamite, and he's going against Austri. Is Austri damaged?
Oh, actually,
yes,
no.
he
Bodetti
is.
spawned the I-185.
Oh, Bodetti instantly got in the second fighter here, and Austri is on the run. He wants to run away from Tunarovsky, but Tunarovsky is hot on his tail, and he takes him out. Nice shot here by Tunarovsky, and that would be the air superiority for Dynamite in the beginning. And
At the
Bodetti
start, it
comes in
didn't
with
look
bombs.
that well by them immediately losing one of their players, but they pulled it back quite nicely.
Absolutely true. When Tunarovsky now comes back, he actually has the gun pods on, so he now needs to get back to his airbase mighty fast and load some rockets under his wings. In the meantime, Bodetti is coming in with his... I don't know
With
why
his
he
bombs.
didn't pick the firecrackers here. He picked the 4 times
Well, if
100
you hit
kilo.
the firecrackers, if you pick the firecrackers and you know how to aim them, and you work with the new assault fuse, then you can actually kill tanks with it.
Yeah,
It can be quite effective, although it is kind of difficult sometimes. We'll see if he makes it work, though.
And we're gonna see his first approach here on Thought Size, and oh, that could be a kill. Actually, there is a kill. What a nice drop here from Bodetti. Absolutely gorgeous. Goes down, dive bombs Thought Size's T-34 away, and now Imbalency is against. Who is that on the ground there? Let me check the ground actually. We have Peekaboo here going against Killer and Juego, and we have Kamolsk already, I think, going against Imbalancy. And Imbalancy just got shot into the turret, but he bounced. Kamolsk bounced here. Imbalancy going after him, but he needs to be careful. Oh boy, Kamolsk with a nice shot into Imbalancy. Takes him out, and this is the Alpha cap and the Alpha objective now under control of Dynamite. Kamolsk fights a good fight here and takes out this last guy on Alpha. In the meantime, Razor comes up for Charlie. He's gonna cap it completely and uncontested. Pope, Eddie, and Ark here. These 2 guys, they need to do something here because they are now in a 1v1 situation. First of all, Ark here against Kamolsk, and then Eddie against Razor. What happens on the air again? Bodetti, I think they're now forming up or trying to organize an attack on this Ostwind because Pope just lost the air, and that means they spawn an Ostwind. That's the usual stuff.
Devilo just tried to bomb, but he didn't do
his.
anything with those bombs.
Yeah, he dropped one pair, but I think he didn't do anything. Yeah, you're
No,
right. The
he did
SPA
nothing.
is still shooting. He is good. There we see him here, you know, throwing away these oranges towards these planes there. But you know, Dynamite could have a chance to actually take him out because they're 2 against 1, and an Ostwind obviously can only shoot 1 plane at a time. They need to act really clever here to actually get the kill on him. Bodetti is now lining up with the Ostwind, and it seems that he's actually gonna go for him right now. Austri needs to be careful. Austri is like tunnel visioning right now on Devilo. What is he doing? Austri
He's
needs
tunnel visioning on him too much, but
Oh.
Bodetti's shooting with the guns, and he's not dropping his
He's
bombs.
not dropping the bombs. Did he actually get some damage on him?
Yes,
Oh,
he
yes,
killed the
did.
entire turret crew.
Look at this guy. He's gone.
And now Devilo's coming in. Look at that.
Yeah, that was a nice attack here by Bodetti. And
Oh,
Devilo
but
put some shots into
he
him.
drops the bombs and he doesn't kill him.
Yeah, that's a problem.
that.
That's a problem.
Those were pretty close as well. Look at that. That actually
he's
probably
gone.
should have killed him.
Yeah, but he's gone. He just had to repair his tank here, and the Ostwind is gone. Was taken out by Bodetti, and Bodetti still has, I think, 1 pair of his firecrackers here, and he could still make an influence here on the ground with just taking one of these Pope players out. On the ground, actually, it looks awful for Pope here as well. We have Imbalancy still on this 1v1 against Kamilsk. He just came back to contest the Alpha cap here with Arkir, and with 2 tanks, I would actually say they can do something here. Kamilsk just shot, but Imbalancy is just too scared to actually go and put the shot into him. Oh, the Tiger got taken out by Razor here. Razor comes and helps now Camille's with these two Pope players, and I think that's it. That's the game already. Look at this on the side. You see that Pope almost lost all of their forces here, and it's Thought Size and Imbalancy left in tanks. Imbalancy just finally took out that pesky Camille's guy, but in comes Tunarovsky and Razor from the side, so that's Imbalancy completely outmatched.
Tunarovsky actually bounces.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, but now he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone completely, and we have another engagement here on the other side, on the north side of the map. We have Niraj going against Thought Size, and I think Thought Size already got shot. Yeah, he's gone. He's gonna be killing the next shot. Niraj, come on, get him. With the next shot, we're gonna look at Niraj. Ah, he's gone already. He got shot by Peekaboo. That was a bad engagement here, a bad pick, bad position by our Pope player. He just got crossfired here from Peekaboo and from Nirvash coming out of their spawn, so that was a pretty one-sided game, to be fair, man. The air was actually pretty good in the beginning, but then Tunarovsky...
The Pope actually only managed to take out one ground target.
Yeah, that is not cool.
That is actually a really, really quick game, and that is, well, certainly not the thing you want to... not the thing you want to happen to you when you play your show match.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna switch back to the score here. Putting a nice little one behind Dynamite's names, and that means that Dynamite is now leading with 1.20. We still have at least 2 rounds to go before we see an end of this show match, because we are obviously playing a best of 5, and in a best of 5, whoever gets the first 3 wins is gonna be the whole winner. And now the referee Zerba, who is our arbiter for tonight, asks Pope, what next map? What's the next map gonna be? And hopefully Pope is gonna pick their home court map right now, something like Poland or something, where they're gonna be better, because on Kuban right here, that looked really one-sided here by Dynamite.
I would have to agree with you on that.
And the thing is,
I think that might have just really purely been down to the fact that Kuban, as I said, is it's a map that we have very rarely seen in tournament.
Yeah, that is true, and
they do hold an advantage with that, because no one really trains that map.
No one really, yeah, exactly. Everybody just, skips that map completely, because they just say, "Oh, look at that map. What is that? Come on, that's a special kind of maps. We're not gonna train that. Nobody's gonna pick that anyway." And then Dynamite comes out of the dust and and picks that map as their home base and home court, and they have it actually, pretty easy then. When none of these other contestants are actually training on it. So, yeah, hopefully Pope picks something nice now, where they have a little bit of a better chance now against Dynamite. We have to say that Dynamite is a pro league team, and they actually, in the last few weeks, they got a few new players and replaced a few players here and there. And we see, I'm talking about Bodedi here. Bodedi earlier was a player, I think, in Revive, and he just switched to Dynamite to play in the Thunder League. And yeah, that is a good move, if you just want to play competitively. It's an absolute understandable decision, and he's a really good player. And he just carried his team there as well, because he was the one who influenced the ground with that one kill with the firecrackers, and then killed the Ostwind as well. So very nicely played here by Bodedi and all the other players of Dynamite as well. What happened in the air actually again? I had the feeling that the air was pretty even in the beginning, and then Dynamite's players came out ahead with Tunarovsky taking out that last guy, and I think the decision to spawn in immediately with the second fighter was pretty good as well.
Yeah, the second fighter, that's one of the things that the Russians have an advantage on. They have 2 fighters. That is the only nation with 2 fighters, and the thing is, the LA7 is a very good potent fighter. It can really do some work, especially with the fact that now the LF Mark 9 is no longer the British plane, and it's the Mark 14. I would say that the balance has shifted a little bit more into the favor of the LA7.
Yeah.
And Also, then if you die your first time, you can bring in another, maybe not as good fighter, but still an okay fighter.
Yeah,
So
no, it's an okay fighter, and it can actually bomb stuff, like we saw
the
there.
only thing that they have in disadvantage is that they really don't have any good ground attackers. But then again, Britain no longer has a good ground attacker either, really, because it's just it's just the Typhoon, which only gets one drop.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
the Typhoon has big bombs. You don't have to. You don't want to forget that. But still, it is just one drop, and it's basically not much, not more than any other fighter. So the Brits got a little bit nerfed here in this lineup. And anyways, let's just take a look at the next map. We just they picked Karelia. I think Pope picked Karelia here. And we have the same lineups as before. Players are already in the game, and the first engagement is gonna take place in the air. Razor coming in for Starivaldo, I think. No, he switches targets on Arc here, and we see a head-on coming on. KKND goes up for Razor, but Razor goes for the evade, and oh boy, Bodetti just got strafed by Starivaldo. But he is still fine, and we have a little bit of a complex situation here in the air. I cannot really follow everybody. Oh, Tunerovsky. Bodetti, I think, just took out KKND. That was nice shot by him. And he's going on for his next target. Oh, he lost his flaps there. But no worries. Oh, man, he's on fire. He just took out Starivaldo as well. Boy, oh boy, that looks bad here for Pope. And I think Skedder is the only guy left for Pope. Yes, and he's down already. Razor takes him out with the LS7. A nice clean swipe here from DYNAMIGHT in the air, and we have Tunerovsky, Bodetti, and what's his face? There you go, Razor in the air still. So 3 guys still operational for DYNAMIGHT in the air. Pretty good trade, if you ask me, man.
Yeah, that was most definitely a very good fight by DYNAMIGHT. That was a very good way of taking out the Air Force. That was very efficient.
And obviously Pope is now forced to spawn these Austrians, and they are now trying to play it safe with 2 Austrian spawns to actually completely deny the enemy Air Force to influence the ground here. And it works. It works right now. It works pretty good. But, you know, despite the fact that actually DYNAMIGHT has nothing to drop here, Bodetti is going in onto the airbase to land his plane. Razor is doing the same. And if I would be DYNAMIGHT right now, oh my god, what is this? Pope spawned 3? No, 2 Austrians. I just confused the comment with an Austrian. I'm sorry about that. Backpedaling here, 2 Austrians for Pope. And the thing is, if I would be DYNAMIGHT right now, I would just land these planes and then spawn in tanks. Because, you know, 2 Austrians on the ground against a main battle tank, or actually a medium tank, what the T-34 is here, just can't do anything. Peekaboo.
Just look at KKND's tank.
What's that? KKND, where is he? Oh, he has a comet.
Yes.
Oh, what is this? That's a special comet, isn't it?
That is a very special comet.
Yeah,
yes.
he was on holidays, and he took some palm leaf with him and put them on his little Iron Duke here.
It's just a comet.
Oh, it's just a comet. Whatever, but it looks pretty funny. It looks pretty funny. It's entertaining. I think these decorations on the tanks, I think they're gonna be not allowed in the actual league in the 2nd season, because they're really confusing. You know,
with close range, they can be very, very confusing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's
absolutely horrible. Actually,
work.
one of these guys,
it's awful.
like you come around with a big 90s bush, you know, on your tank, and the dude in front of you who holds the corner has no clue when your tank starts or where it ends, and that's just, you know, that's just not cool. But we're gonna take a look at the ground right now. DYNAMIGHT's Peekaboo is actually in trouble here, and oh, nice shot.
DYNAMIGHT is actually spawning all tanks.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. DYNAMIGHT just, you know, saw these Austrians. They can't do anything against these Austrians, against 2 of them. So they just spawned tanks, and now it comes down to DYNAMIGHT's push and how they're gonna act on Alpha and on these objectives. We have now, like, an overview over the map is Pope up on Alpha with with 4 tanks, 5 tanks here on this hill. Tunerovsky spawned the Tiger E. Nirvash is still locking down Killer here on this side, so these guys gonna have a long day ahead of them. And DYNAMIGHT now spawns on their lower spawn here. Bodetti already spawned T-34, Kamilsk and Razor as well, and they're trying to attack this upper hill here with Alpha from every side right now, and we're gonna see whether that's gonna be successful or not, because Pope just right now, they took out Nirvash here on the on the hill. Thoughtsize killed him here, and that was a good kill, an important kill, because now Pope can establish these as defensive positions on this hill, and yeah, it comes down to Dynamight's move right now. Where do we have a nice engagement here? Can you tell me? Come on, Dane.
I don't think there really is a close engagement right now.
The only thing what we have right now is Razor actually advancing through the Bravo point, through the towards the home base of Pope's. Pope players is the blue team, and they come down from this spawn down towards Bravo, and that's basically their home base. So if that...
The only thing that we can really see now is Killer trying to lock down Tudorovsky and Nervous from their spawn, but apart from that, nothing much is happening really. Apart from, as you said, Razor moving up there.
Yeah, true. And Killer needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get too cocky here. He's on that hill, and he still can get shot by Nervash. There's two guys on him right now.
Oh, look at this. He is getting, slowly but surely getting damaged by the Ostwind. Look at that. His engine is damaged. His driver is nearly dead.
Who are you talking about?
We're talking about Razor.
Oh, Razor here. Yeah, Razor didn't make it actually towards Bravo, and he's now repairing his red engine.
If Akir can actually get up here, then maybe he's able to take out Razor.
Oh, Razor's getting shot by this Ostwind here. Starivaldo is on his game right now, and he wants to... Oh, what was that? KKND, I think, just took out one of these players. He took out Bodedi. Yes, that was a nice shot. That was an important kill. KKD, look at this, with his comet, with his palm leaf comment, he just took out Bodedi, who was far out here in the on the what is that? The east side, no, the west side of the map. Bodedi wanted to go towards Bravo as well, but the Comet was on Overwatch there, and he's now going the other side actually to defend against Tudorovsky and Pika, because they just finally made their way through towards Alpha here finally. Scatter and Evil Magnus. Oh no! Peekaboo just took out that Comet here, and now it's 2 against 1. Evil Magnus against Peekaboo and Tudorovsky.
Look at this. We are gonna have to see some good switcheroo gameplay here with KKND and Evil Magnus trying to work together to kill Tudorovsky. Tudorovsky get his gun breach taken out by KKND.
Oh, nice. KKND can actually kill him now.
But Peekaboo doesn't seem to notice that Tudorovsky is in trouble, but Evil Magnus actually bounces on Peekaboo, and I don't think Peekaboo also bounces on Evil Magnus.
Come on, KKND.
And now this Comet is just gonna...
Yeah, this Comet is gonna kill that Tudorovsky.
Yeah. It just takes so long with APDS to kill the crew, and he has to watch out from Peekaboo as well now.
Oh, good shot. Evil Magnus sets a fire Peekaboo. KKND, careful here. You don't want to get shot by this tiger.
The tiger's turning around.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Oh, I think he's in trouble now.
Oh, KKND, run away! The tiger's looking at you.
Oh!
Oh, what a shot, dude! On the move down the hill, KKND takes out Tudorovsky.
That could have been a bit of a blunder there by KKND, but that was just in time.
Absolutely great job here by KKND.
And look at how good Pope is holding this A point, man. That is the thing. It is the same as with Eastern Europe. There's one main point that the team are really going to be fighting over, and that's the A point. And if you hold that, if you secure it tight, then you can be pretty confident that you are going to be able to win the game.
Yeah, the thing only here on Alpha is that you can get attacked from so many directions that you need at least 3 or more tanks to actually hold it. And that's exactly what Pope is doing right now. Look at that. Thoughtseize is now holding back Kamilski here. The Comet KKND already went up here to this little ridge here again to
and look at Evil Magnus. Evil Magnus is getting... does Nervash see Evil Magnus?
Oh no! He put just a shot into his engine. Oh, Nervash can put a shot into him now.
Can he? Can he?
No, he can't. Nice, good job here by Evil Magnus.
That was a little bit strange. I would have imagined Nervash to be able to see Evil Magnus there.
I think he just ran into him there. Evil Magnus had a nice little forward position here to fight off the guys who come from this direction, and he was successful. He succeeded here, and Killer comes in from Bodedi's back right now. Bodedi is on the run from Killer. He is now without friends anymore, you know. He's on Pope's side and going for Alpha, and on Alpha there's nobody else there from Dynamite, so he needs to actually engage. Oh, what was that? I don't know. Killer just drove into Bodetti's gun. Okay, that was pretty odd. Bodetti defends himself here, and now he's coming up behind Pope's back here. That could maybe be the difference.
Oh, I hear a plane.
Oh yes,
Tunarovsky coming in with the rockets.
Comes in with the
Taking
rockets.
out Evil Magnus.
Good job, and that could be maybe the turnaround here. Pope is
Yes,
slowly but surely getting.
Because look at this, there's Kamilsk still fighting the Comet, although he is having a Ostwind behind him. But Bodetti and Nervous are closing in on the cap. I think that might have just turned around the game in Dynamite's favor.
Oh man, I think this guy just got... No, dude, Kamilsk just got taken out by the Ostwind behind him. Ostwind MVP, and KKND is still up on Alpha. The only problem right now is that Dynamite still has all these units on Alpha. Nirvash and Bodetti, they just relentlessly push towards Alpha. Bodetti just took out Killer before, and now he's not even bothering to cap. He wants KKND's blood, and he's now actually on this corner holding it against KKND, who just came down. Oh, what a good shot from KKND. Man, KKND is putting in some work right now. Bodetti just ate that shot into the turret ring. He needs to repair his D5T right now. He's on 2 crews, so he has a long reload. If he actually can he shoot again? Can he reload his... No, he can't.
I don't think
he's gone.
That is not in time.
Good job, KKND, man. That was so good of him. He just hold off so many tanks on this Alpha cap. He's definitely one of the better players here.
Nervous is trying to get behind KKND.
Oh, but Thoughtseize is expecting him.
Oh, but I don't think he saw Thoughtsize. No.
Oh, look at that! That was a shot trap, man. Thoughtsize put a shot onto the chin of the under the chin of the T-34 there, and the shell bounces into the hole and kills the whole tank. That was really lucky here by Thoughtseize, but expected because Thoughtseize was just waiting for him here, and that was a nice kill. And that is the game.
Probably, yeah. That I would agree with you. That is probably the game.
That is the game. Evil Magnus here putting insult to injury by just capping Charlie, the home base of Dynamite. And we see on the left side, Dynamite's players are completely wiped. And that was such a nice hold here from Pope. Let's take a look at the scoreboards, man. I actually saw so many kills here. Thoughtseize 3 kills. Evil Magnus 3 kills. KKND 3 kills. Look at these guys, man. They put in some puts so much work down here on the ground.
Yeah, after KKND died in the air, he put in some very, very good work on the ground.
Yeah, dude, absolutely nicely done here by the Comet, by his Holiday Comet, kicking Dynamite's asses off the map. And yeah, and we just saw a really strong comeback from Pope. Maybe we actually have a really nice game on our hands.
Yeah, we could.
So that is, first of all, they even out the score to 1-1 here for both of the teams. And let's take a look at our votes, basically. I didn't even mention that, you know. I got so much action in front of me here that I didn't even mention that we're gonna give away some Golden Eagles. Guys, if you want to win some Golden Eagles, then you can vote for your favorite team, and in your upper corner of the screen you see on the left side there is Dynamite, and we have these little loading bars here, so you can see how many votes already came in for these specific teams. So guys, type in 1 for Dynamite if you think Dynamite's gonna win, or type in 2 in the Twitch chat for Pope. And in the end, depending on which team is gonna be the winner, then we're gonna give away some Eagles. You know, out of the guys who voted correctly, we're gonna pick out 7 lucky winners, and these guys are gonna get some nice codes for some Golden Eagles. And right now we're gonna do a little break here. Let me just put in some nice music here for you guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself another drink, and we're back in 30 seconds, guys, with the next round between Dynamite and Pope. Dynamite is now picking the map. Be right back, guys. And there we are back. Here, my name is Philip, and this guy right next to me is my favorite Dutchman, Damien.
Hello.
Damien, what can you tell us about that last match? What happened there? You know, Dynamite won the air, actually, and then they didn't really put pressure on their enemy by, you know, trying to take out tanks from the air. They just went back to the airfield and stepped into their tanks, and then it started to go south for them. What happened there?
Well, to be honest, you would probably be the better one to talk about that, as you're mostly the ground guy. However, with the air, I can tell you that if you only have 3 planes against 2 Austrians, it can be really tricky to take out the Austrians, and it can very easily result into you losing some players, which is not very beneficial.
Yeah.
If you want to minimize the losses in the air. So then sometimes it is indeed just best to go back to base and take all tanks and then try and work from there.
That is true. And right now, Pope, Dynamite, actually going against each other again. We started the 3rd round of tonight's show match, and it is Dynamite against Pope, and we see a little bit of a switch up here. Pope is prepared for this big air force of Dynamite. They immediately, at the start of the round, spawned 2 Austrians now. Look at Arkir here with his 90s bush all over this tank, and we have Skedder in the 2nd Austrian, and they're just waiting now for these players in the air to come in.
Yeah.
On the other side, Dynamite...
Look at this. Only 2 tanks for Dynamite.
Yeah, and on the other side, Dynamite spawned 3 LA7s, so they didn't change their lineup completely. They're just waiting, holding back 1 spawn, and there is Tunerovsky, and he... Oh no, why did he took the gun puts here? He could have waited and maybe took the rockets instantly. And right now, these players in the air from Dynamite, they don't have any, you know, pressuring power here against Pope.
Yeah, the only thing that they can really do is with firecrackers try and bomb the Austrians.
Exactly.
Or maybe try and take them out, because they do have 4 planes now. But and again, even with 2 Austrians, 2 on 2 is still kind of difficult at sometimes.
And we take a look at the map, and we see Pope is now really aggressive going into this town, and they're almost already are at Bravo as well, so they're taking care of all the objectives right now, and that's exactly the right thing to do. If your opponent has a lot of air fighters up there, then you just go and take advantage of the fact that there's no really, you know, threat coming in from the ground, and I'm talking about Dynamite's tanks, of course.
Look at Tunerovsky. Tunerovsky got set on fire and got shot down by Akir. So looks like the Austrians are actually working.
Yeah. The Austrians is indeed working right now. These bombs were not going anywhere near that Panther here. Bodedi just dropped his firecrackers on a Panther. Did not work out for him.
Nervash might be able to drop them on him. Oh,
Nervash comes in for KKND.
Oh, that's looking good.
Could be good. Yes.
That's a kill.
Nicely done.
Look at the damage he took from his own bomb.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he took actually some damage there. Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier. That's the splash damage they changed, or you know, we assumed they changed that because you take so much damage from the splash from your bomb. Even that 100 kilogram bomb just, you know, wrecked a few parts of his.
And he was still quite far up in the air.
Yeah, it's true. The thing is, right now, tactic-wise, Pope is in a good advantage here. Pope is going aggressively into the town. They took care of Charlie and Alpha, so they have the town for themselves. Right now, Thought Size is going against Razor here in his jumbo, but Thought Size, oh boy.
I do actually want to really quickly drag your attention to Razor's tank, because that is looking really awesome, actually.
Yeah, I see it right now. I see it actually here. The jumbo, you talk about the jumbo.
Yes.
Oh, look at this guy, man, with the with the eyes here, and he has some nice hair in the back actually as well. That looks really awesome, man. And Razor actually, you know, with his really scary tank, he just took out and scared this killer away in his T-34. Casually killed him here, and now he's on the way towards Charlie, and actually he's gonna retake it. Pope did a big mistake here by not putting putting up more defensive power here on Charlie. Charlie is now uncontested, and the only guy who is far out here is KKND, who is trying to defend Charlie from far out, but he's not gonna succeed with that because Razor can just go into this cap circle and decap it instantly. Evil Magnus is still holding Alpha. He is looking mighty okay here. He's just making a little picnic here, you know, taking out his sandwiches. While he's waiting for these Dynamite players to come for him, and Dynamite just needs to push right now on Alpha. In the air, I think these guys, yeah, Devilo. Oh, Devilo comes in with the bomber, with the I-185.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good decision? I don't know about that. Oh, Pope still has 2 Ostwins.
It can, if you can aim the bombs, because I've flown the LA-7 with the firecrackers before they even introduced the assault fuse. It can actually be a kind of okay ground attacker if you
against 2
manage to aim them.
Ostwins?
Against 2 Ostwins, yeah, it can work, because the thing is, if you don't, for example, have to really aim, like with, for example, rockets or something, or you just go really fast, that's a good thing about light bombs, actually. Because they're so light, they kind of fly straight as soon as you pick up enough airspeed. So we're gonna see if he manages to kill Von Tobin here. I think those bombs are looking good.
Oh
yes,
my
there
god,
he goes.
that was a nice hit. Holy crap, dude. Devilo put some works in. Man,
As you see, if you go fast enough and you just drop them right on the target, if you know how to drop them, then the Austrians can't really do anything, because you're going so fast, and shooting down such a fast aircraft can be quite challenging.
Absolutely, man. What the hell? That was a nice attack here by Devilo, and Pope's players. They're already, you know, there's 3 players already out here for Pope completely, and Thought Size is now in big trouble against the Jumbo, who is now pushing him relentlessly. This Razor guy with his funny tank, he's not up for fun and games. He wants to kill people, and he's going for Thought Size here. With his friend Kamilsk here, it's a 2 against 1 situation, and Thought Size is probably gonna lose this here. And then, you know, if you look at the scoreboard again, we have, yeah, like I told you, it's two guys already completely out here for Pope. Thought Size is alone against 2, and we have Evil Magnus completely, you know, scattered out on the other side of the map. Can't help Thought Size at all. And Zazer just bounced that shot, and Thought Size is gonna die here. He's just gonna die. And
Look at this. Camille comes in, and by goes this tank.
Yeah, goodbye here. Goodbye, my friend Thought Size, and he's now back to the spawn, and he needs to spawn and has to walk and drive all the way.
I think got shot down by the Ostwind, yes. Akir manages to take out Devilo.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter anymore right now. Look at this, man. This
Dynamite has just such a firm hold on this. Look at that. Off goes... oh no, actually, he manages to keep his little head, the Ostwind.
Yeah, but he still got completely killed.
Yeah, he still dies.
He still dies. he keeps his head, but Kamilsk puts an end into him anyway. And that is Arkir and Evil Magnus left alone on Alpha, and I don't want to be in Evil Magnus' shoes now.
We are gonna have to see something very impressive from Evil Magnus if Pope is still gonna be able to win, gonna be wanting to win this game.
Yeah,
however,
absolutely.
he can maybe get supported by Von Tobin from the ridge, and maybe Skedar can actually get some good rocket hits on them. So if they do it correctly, they could win, but it is a very grim story.
This is a really difficult situation.
Oh yeah, look at this. He's getting rushed by Nervos, Tunerovsky, and Bodetti. Oh, but he takes out Bodetti through the driver's hatch.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, but
was
his engine gets hit by artillery, yes.
Are you serious, man? This arty strikes, man.
And
oh,
look at
man, that was
it.
it.
I think if he didn't get shot by the RT, he might have been able to hold off.
Yeah.
And maybe even kill Tunerovsky, because Tunerovsky was looking... He had his gun down, and he didn't really have time to shoot at him.
No,
and look, Akira is coming in with the Stuka as well.
Yeah, Pope is not out of the game yet. They still have a chance to win this here. Skedar is now coming in with the rockets.
Skedar is having
such
a shallow angle. Look at this. This is such a bad angle.
Yeah, and he doesn't see him as well, you know, through the trees. He can't even see him. He can only see his marker, and it's a really difficult approach here for him. He needs to go around and get this guy from above.
If the Stuka manages to take out some tanks, then that could potentially be 3 tanks taken out right now, and then that means that there's 2 right now, as I can count. Look at the... Oh,
Yes! Skedar
The
takes him
109
out.
takes him
Nice kill by Skedar. That was so important because otherwise Peekaboo would have come up to Bravo and actually contested it against Von Toben. And Von Toben, he doesn't need any contesters here right now. He needs to actually shoot these guys on Alpha. He has a lot of work to do against Devilo and all these tanks in the town. He needs to get supporting fire into this town here. Razor, Nirvash, and Tunorovsky, they're really firm. They're really firm here, firmly holding this town right now. So
oh,
it's
and look
up
at
to the...
Buddy spawned the I-185.
Oh boy, that could be the end
And
of
he's
this.
going for the Stuka. He is going...
Oh,
yes, there he
already took
goes.
him out.
That, I think that is going to seal the deal for Pope.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be very well it here. Skedar is out
Oh,
of rockets.
Look at Skedar taking out Bodedi.
Nicely
That
done,
was a
actually.
good shot.
If they timed it maybe a little bit better here, maybe Skedar could have taken him out earlier before...
Maybe Skedar can actually now go back to base and take a Stuka. That could be a possibility. That could still maybe help
what was
them,
that?
but
Tunorovsky
still...
just got killed by Von Toben. Oh no, but Von Toben itself
just
got taken out.
Absolutely destroyed.
By Devilo. I actually wanted to see that shot again. I can't believe that a T-34 can take out the Tiger here on this kind of range and actually explode him.
Yeah, I think he hit below the tracks where it's only 62 millimeters of armor, and that was... he could have angled his tank a little bit better, but who am I to judge?
Yeah, true story, man. And now we only have Evil Magnus on his spawn here, fighting against Razor and Nirvash, and Skedar going back to his base. He needs to be really quick if these guys want to still win this game. But I actually think all hope is lost here.
I think all hope is lost indeed, as you said.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard right now. The tickets are still talking, for Pope here. We have 10,000 against 5,000, but they're ticking down right now because DYNAMIGHT holds 2 objectives, Charlie and Alpha, and that, I don't even know the timer. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. 4 minutes.
Too little.
It's a lot.
Way too little.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to actually drain all these tickets. Look how fast they're going down here. They're already on 8,000 right now, and it's only needing maybe 2 minutes more or even 1 minute more to even out the tickets and to get the advantage here as DYNAMIGHT.
Find the fate of Pope.
Yeah, I think that's it here. Evil Magnus is now fighting back 3 guys.
I think Pope, what their main mistake is when they saw that they had 4 planes in the air and they all had tanks. I think one of the main issues that went wrong for them is that they didn't push aggressive enough. If they could have held Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie for a little bit longer, then they would have probably been able to win this game. So I think that's where it went wrong. They just weren't aggressive enough, and they didn't put up enough defensive positions.
There goes Evil Magnus getting bum rushed here by 3 tanks, even more. And Pope is the only guy alive right now in his G6. He has the rocket strapped on under his wings, but this game is over. We see the tickets now finally dropping. Pope's tickets finally dropping underneath 5,000 tickets of DYNAMIGHT, and that is the win here for DYNAMIGHT.
That is the game done, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Skedar can just bail out right now because he knows this game is probably over. The only problem, I think they actually were too aggressive there in the town, because what I saw is that Pope's players, they just lost all these 1v1 engagements when DYNAMIGHT's players actually started to push, and you need to be prepared for that. Actually, nice kill here by Skedar in his G6, and now he decides to crash it. That is good. That is, he knows that it's over. Yeah, what I was saying is, these guys from Pope, they had the advantage in the beginning. They had all the objectives, and they just needed to hold it. But from my understanding, I think they just pushed too much and too far into that town, and then just got overrun by 2 or 3 tanks each. So next time, maybe just stay behind the line of objectives there and just let them really consequently come to you. Because if you are defending, you are definitely in an advantage. And in the beginning, DYNAMIGHT only had 2 tanks. So why push them so aggressively? And then even then you lose your tanks against in this push against them. So what would be maybe more safe is just standing behind the caps and then just hopefully, you just hope that your Austrians can actually kill these planes who are pushing you from the air. So a good fight actually from Pope here, and with the switch of the tactic, I actually thought that Dynamite would have had more problems, but in the end, Dynamite pulled it around, and there were still a lot of
I think the
good
Austrian
kills
only
by
actually managed to take out one player. I think he only took out Devilo from Dynamite. I think the Austrians were a good countermeasure, but they didn't show.
They didn't
They,
show
di-
the,
they
the,
didn't show enough
the
for
skills. Yeah, they didn't show enough to actually to kill all these people in the air. They had the chance, and you have to know that in these kind of engagements with the markers in this tournament, the Austrians, they have the lead marker in front of the plane, like in arcade, where you have to shoot. So it's not that difficult to actually shoot these planes down. It's still really, don't understand me wrong. It's still absolutely amazing that you can shoot down a plane who's like diving down left, right, and center and doing some weird shit. But these players are trained for that, and they just need to show their skills in the Austrian. And if you spawn two Austrians, you need to be sure that you clean out the air, and that didn't happen. So Dynamite just took out. How many tanks did they take out from the air? At least two. I saw the Panther gets taken out, but Daddy, I think, or someone else with some rockets, I think, took a tank out as well. So that's at least 2 kills here for the Air Force, and they didn't really trade in anything for that. They didn't trade in their planes. Only the Velo got taken out once by an Austrian, and the other ones just got back onto the airbase. Oh boy, onto the air base, guys, and spawned in a tank. So, yeah, Pope didn't show what they can do here with their Austrians.
Yep.
And let's see what's the next map's gonna be. Oh, the next map is gonna be Eastern Europe, picked by Pope right now. And right now we see Dynamite actually is in a match point situation. It is 2 against 1 points of Pope, and with the next win, Dynamite can easily decide this match for theirs. And that means we're gonna see Dynamite as a winner, and then a few winners, for our Eagles in this party who just voted for Dynamite. I think we just got 33 votes incoming.
Yeah, but you do have to give it to them. Pope was doing quite good on the maps that they picked themselves.
Yeah, that's two. That's just just one so far.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the thing is, Dynamite is a pro team which came 5th in the Thunder League, which is, it's obviously not the best, but it's not bad either. And Pope is a brand new team.
They played the semi league. Don't underestimate them. They played the semi league and they know how it goes.
Yeah, they know how it goes, but I think they only came 3rd, right?
True story. I think they only came 3rd. I don't even know. Are they in the Pro League right now then?
Well, I'm assuming they are, because I think Pope is in instead of one of the other teams
who dropped out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I am not 100% sure, because I'm actually not even sure if AGP is in the Pro League.
I think AGP is definitely in. Then we have Mystery, of course, because Mystery completely,
is definitely in.
Yeah, completely wrecked their.
I know
their
that
opponents.
There was talk of Pope being in, but I have actually never heard anything of
any confirmation. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard any confirmation, nor have I actually heard anyone talk about AGP being in the Pro League.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that when the league then starts at some point. But for now, we're gonna enjoy our little show match here. What we're gonna see, and the next map is gonna be Eastern Europe. Pope against Dynamite is gonna start in a moment, guys. If you, outside there in front of your television screens, if you wanna win some Golden Eagles, then you can do that by just voting for your favorite team, and it would be Dynamite or Pope. So, yeah, type in 1 for Dynamite in the Twitch chat, or type in 2 for Pope. Keep in mind that you obviously can only vote once. So, whenever you typed in your vote, then that's getting saved by my little sneaky program here, and you're gonna be then in one of these pools. And depending on who's going to be the winner in the end, we're going to pick out 7 lucky winners out of the pool who voted correctly, and we're going to have some, we're going to make somebody happy with some golden shackles, and we're going to throw them away
with some golden potatoes.
Exactly. And but right now we're going to change right back into the game because the next map already started, and it is Eastern Europe, picked by Pope. Dynamite is now leading with 2-1 here against them, so Pope definitely needs to come up with something to fight back the threat from Dynamite here. And Pope switched again in their lineups here. They have now planes again, and they come in with a really aggressive, actually ground strike lineup here. We have
well,
G6s
not
and
that much.
Spitfire.
Oh, look at Dynamite. Dynamite is taking a P63. Look at this.
I think they're getting a little bit cocky here. The P63 is
an absolutely terrible plane for air superiority, especially with bombs on.
Yeah, it's a pretty big whale, especially with these bombs on. Yeah, like you said. And I would imagine Killer Queen is just now going down right in the beginning to actually bomb something because in this air battle against the Spitfire and the 3 109s, he's not going to do much.
This is by far the worst plane in the game in terms of air superiority. I don't know how it performs without bombs, but I mean that's really the real thing that you want it for the bombs.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
by
true.
the way, that actually brings me to another subject. The Americans actually still have their trusty other Sky Whale, the TBF, which actually now that the
Assault Fuse
is gone, can actually be very, very good. But the thing is, that thing doesn't like to get hit at even a little bit, so
yeah, he just
I
got
don't
strafed.
think...
He just got strafed by a Skitter here, and we see up there, higher altitude, we see above Killer Queen, we're having a really big engagement in the air. Divilo is now getting
Killer
chased by
Queen is
KKND,
going. Killer Queen is going for it. Look at him. He's going for Killer. He drops. Oh man, those were way off.
Did he miss him?
Yes, he hit the house in front of Killer. So.
We just saw I think Tunarovsky just lost some
And
part of his
he's now going for
plane.
Evil Magnus. Let's see if he managed to hit this.
Oh,
He does, but
he
oh
does
man,
miss.
look at that. He nearly even kills his pilot with that bomb blast. Look at that.
Yeah, but
His
he's
pilot
still
is
alive,
dark
isn't
red. He's still alive, but his pilot is dark red and he is losing either coolant or fuel.
Meanwhile, I'm just following KKND here, trying to get rid of this Tunarovsky guy, and finally, he spent all his cannon ammo right now to actually kill him. On the other side, oh boy, Dynamite's Air Force is gone.
Dynamite's Air Force is gone. And now what are they going to do against that?
Yeah, they're gonna spawn probably in some AAs, I hope at least. Or maybe spawn in some second fighters here. But right now, Pope... Oh, that's a bad approach. Oh no, don't do that.
That is a very bad approach.
Ay. KKND,
and
man.
look at that. He also almost kills his own pilot with that bomb drop.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's now red here. He lost an arm and at least one leg. So he needs to go back to the airbase to restore these limbs.
To quickly restore the limbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, Pope just won the air absolutely nicely here against Dynamite.
That was well done.
Yeah, that was absolutely great. And right now they have now the power to actually put some pressure here on, and they have the right planes as well. They have 3 G6s who can go for some rockets. I don't know what Scatter does.
Yeah, that is potentially 3 targets out within a very short space of time.
Can you actually tell me what Scatter is doing, because he still has his rockets and he's back on his base already? Didn't he? Didn't he want to?
No, he is out of rockets actually.
Okay, then it's just maybe a bug here for me.
It's a visual thing.
It's a visual bug
If you
here.
hover over him, it says out of rockets. So.
Okay. So yeah, on the ground. Meanwhile, Dynamite already took control over Charlie, and they just kept Bravo. So they are now draining Pope's tickets pretty massively. Pope didn't even.
Oh, but look at this!
Didn't even cap
Bodetti
Alpha.
actually spawned a plane, and Dynamite's Pope's Air Force is nowhere to be found.
How can
and
Bodetti
Killer
still?
Queen is bringing in a TBF. Actually, Von Tauben is still up in the air. Pardon me, but Bodetti is going to fight Von Tauben now, and if he manages to take out Von Tauben, then the TBF has free reign because there's no Ostwinds.
Absolutely true.
Or
That's
any
a pretty,
SBAs.
it's a pretty good
The
timing
thing
window
is-
here for Dynamite. Killer
Yeah.
Queen is coming in while all the planes of Popes just
However,
went to the
if
base.
when the planes land, if they hear from their friends that there's a TBF incoming, then they might just spawn an Ostwind, as they just did. Skedder just spawned an Ostwind to counter the TBF.
I don't know whether that's a good idea, man. They just gave away their all their pressures from the air, all of it. Skedder just went into a tank, into the Ostwind. Arkir spawned in the plane again. Finally, he got his rockets back. Von
And
Toben,
Von Toben is trying. I think he's trying to lead
Bodedi.
Bodedi over his airfield AA.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. Bodedi's a really good pilot. He can just snap
Look at
off one of
Bodedi.
his
Bodedi
wings.
is just. He's gaining on him.
Yeah, he
Bodedi's
definitely
going in
can.
with a lot of energy.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this air fight going on because on the ground, Dynamite is pretty firmly
spawning as well.
holding the middle cap here, and now we're gonna see the air fight here. Let's go, Dave.
Yeah, Von Toben now trying to contest Bodedi, but also Akir just spawned, and I think Bodedi is gonna call his loss here and just fly away.
Yeah, that was. He still has a lot of energy. I think he can now
And
climb away from the Von Toben.
Killer Queen seems like he's actually gonna be heading back to base to maybe spawn in a tank.
Yeah, he went back. He saw these Ostwinds at the same at the right moment, and he just nope. Did say nope, and he just go back. The thing is, Dynamite don't have to pressure them right now because on the ground it completely went wrong
it's
for
very
Pope.
wrong for Pope is out of tanks. The only one that's left is
I'm sorry. I have to apologize right now to our viewers because I was like watching the air right here. Thinking that in the first few moments of the battle there's nothing really happening on the ground because they have to get into positions and stuff. But no, Dynamite. In that little time window here when Pope only had 3 tanks on the ground, they completely pushed him into oblivion, and now it's Skedder in his Ostwind alone against
Skedder
1, 2,
is-
3, 4 tanks of Dynamite, and this guy is gonna be dead. I tell you that.
all right. I'm
in the end-
I'm gonna say he's gonna lose his head.
Yeah, but definitely dead. But in the
Look at
meantime,
Devilo. Look at Devilo. Is he gonna lose his head? Oh, Devilo bounces.
really?
Devilo bounces on the Ostwind. How does that happen?
Yeah, next shot finally.
no,
destroys
he didn't lose his head. God damn it.
him. You in your head. Yeah, I think Devilo just got shot by the
look at
comet.
this, a charioteer.
Oh boy, we see some really exotic tanks here. And he kills him actually with the 20-pounder. And there he goes.
Yeah, that's the downside. It only has 3 crew members. The gun is absolutely amazing, but that crew, there's
Is
just
garbage.
three people in there, and that is just kind of useless, honestly. And
Yeah.
look at this, Von Toben spawns, but then gets shot in the engine by Nurbash, and then gets shot by Kamilsk in the turret.
Yeah, that
This
looks
is,
awful.
and there he's
Yeah,
just dead.
there
This
he
is
goes.
looking a little bit
That's just Pop
desperate.
gone.
That
That's Pop
just
gone.
looks a little bit desperate.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what else can they do?
Now the problem I have here right now is they won the air and they had the opportunity to completely wreck Dynamite's players on the ground with some rockets. They had 3 109s, 3 of them. That is 3 potential kills in the blink of an eye. And then they still have this Spitfire who can hover above the enemy air spawn to just catch off the guys who just spawn, like Bodedi did in his fighter. So if they played that correctly, they could have easily, put a lot of, pressure on the ground forces of Dynamite, and then even kill them and relieve their own guys, by just taking out these players. They didn't do that. They completely, gave away their advantage by just going back to the airbase and then spawning in some tanks or some Ostwinds. They even spawned an Ostwind. They changed in, they traded in a plane, a fully operational G6 for an Ostwind, and I think that was a big mistake there by Pope. And in the meantime, Dynamite took the opportunity there to actually push Pope's players because they only
at
had
that
3
here.
tanks.
Actually tried to land it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. But it's, I don't know. Pope just didn't really read the situation well enough to to, you know, put more pressure on Dynamite. Dynamite just played it out correctly here, you know. They did everything by the book. They pushed with the more tanks they had after they got taken out in the air, and everything after that is history. That is
Yeah.
really infuriating here for me, because Pope could have done so much more here. But never mind. They're really new and not that, how you say, experienced team. So they still are learning the ways of this game and the ways of this 7v7 format. So whatever, man. It's a show match, and Pope, they did well overall. I think they
Pope
did really
did
well.
good. Yeah, we gotta give them credit, because as we said, they're a little bit newer to this whole setup. However, they are a branch from Dynamite.
Yeah, true.
We see some people in Pope that were previously in Dynamite, but then again, Dynamite is by definitely the most experienced team. So
Exactly, and they just played it everything by the book. A really nice display here by Dynamite's players in the air and on the ground. In the air, you know, there's still a few flaws here and there, but overall they played it absolutely nicely and wrecked Pope's players, especially on the ground there, you know. But we're gonna actually take a look onto the votes right now, because the game is over, guys, and Dynamite won. So everybody who voted for Dynamite, they have now the chance to get some golden eagles out of their efforts. What do I say, man? Efforts? You just typed in one number into the Twitch chat. Okay, then.
Well,
so let's take a
maybe
look.
they
We
saw
have
into the future. Who knows?
yeah. Let's take a look. How many votes did came in actually? We have 43 votes for Dynamite and only 9 for Pope. So pretty pretty decisive here. The people in the chat, they knew from the start that Dynamite is gonna win. And I was actually rooting for Pope here, because they're a pretty good team and they're the underdog, so why not voting for them? They showed us that they can do it in the semi-league, definitely, but right now they just were outclassed by Dynamite. So let's take a look into our match. Oh, let's change the score here first of all. That is not right. It's the other way around, boys and girls. There you go. 3, 2, 1 for Dynamite, and this is the wheel, our Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna put that away here first of all, that one, and then I need to put in all the names who just came in and voted for Dynamite, put into our Wheel of Fortune, and then we're gonna roll it and see who's gonna be our first winner. So copy paste that. Give me a moment, guys. This is like I have to do that manually, you know. I have to build my Wheel of Fortune right now manually, and then put all the names in, and now it should be good. Let's show it right now. There they are. Nicely done. So Damien, give me a countdown.
Well, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Let's go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'll do it a little bit faster, because we have to do this 7 times, man, from now on. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's roll it then. And stopping it again. Come on. Yeah, we got 7 keys as usual. Serba just told me, and our first winner is Nervash, actually, who just who just played for Dynamite, and obviously he has a right to vote as well, and everybody can do it. So he's gonna be our first winner.
Oh.
Dynamite and Nirvash gets 150 golden eagles. Have fun with that. Don't spend everything at once. And we're gonna roll the dice again. Damien, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go. And there you go. I need to copy paste Nirvash's name. That's the first one. Stop the Wheel of Fortune again. And we're gonna see who's the second winner of tonight. Keep in mind that actually everybody who is still in the rotation here can win twice, you know. Ha! Man, we're gonna give away some eagles to all these known guys. We have Copsy.
Oh no!
Copsy just wins 150 eagles, man. I don't want to give 150 eagles to Copsy. Well, I don't want to do that. He's not gonna get any. He's gonna get a pair of socks. That's what he gets. And
Not mine, yours.
Yeah, mine. I give away mine. I still have some old ones in the attic. So whatever. Yeah, Copsy, have fun with these 150 golden eagles, man. And let's shuffle it again and roll it again. What's up? And the third one is gonna be. Let's see. Where is Copson? And stop the wheel. And let's see what that's gonna be. Who is it? Come on. Team Think. Peekun. Peace UN, man. Peekun. Yeah, it's Peace UN, dude. Congratulations to you, my friend. That's an unknown name. That's the first unknown name. That's nice, actually. So, Peace UN, my friend, my man. You get a code from Zerba. How it works, actually, everybody who just won, please stay in the chat for a little bit longer, and then you will receive a PM, a private message from Zerba, our bank account manager, and he's gonna hit you up then with the code. What you then enter onto the homepage of Gaijin, onto the War Thunder page, and then you get your golden eagles. So peace UN, please do that, and please stay in the chat for a little bit longer, and we're gonna take the roll out again and see who's gonna be the fourth winner. Let's roll it. So let's copy paste this guy out first. Peace UN. Where is he? Where is the guy? There he is. Okay, and who's gonna be our fourth winner then? It is Akukul. I know that name from somewhere. Where is he? Where is he playing?
Ilya Kuku?
Akuku? Akuku? Kuka!
I think that is definitely one of the Polish teams. I think that is Mystery.
Is it then? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Mystery. These dudes are pretty cool.
They're pretty chill.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. I'm gonna give away some gold eagles to them then. Let's go. Shuffle it again. Roll it again. Akukul, my man. Congratulations to you. You just won yourself a sports car, a house, and 150 gold eagles, man. And let's stop the wheel again. Where is our fifth winner of tonight? Only three to go. Come on, man! Akukul, I didn't ask for that. Akukul wins again. Are you serious?
Oh, no way.
Are you serious? That can't be. Whatever. He's the luckiest man alive. He just won twice. So Akukul, my friend, you
300 golden
man.
eagles.
I can't even speak, dude. That is so much money. Not even that he gets a sports car and a house. He gets, you know,
he
Damien's
can just
girlfriend and 300 golden eagles. So what
and
the
he
hell?
can retire as well.
Yeah, true. Okay, man. So congratulations to this guy. Let's roll it again for the next two winners. And let's stop it then. Who's gonna be our sixth one? Come on. Please don't let it be Team Think. That would be scam. And it is gonna be the King of Plebs. Okay, dude, you are freaking deserving this 150 eagles for that name. That is great. The King of Plebs just won 150 golden eagles. Nicely done, man. Just stay in the Twitch chat for some more information from Zerba. You know, you get the code from him, and then you put the code into the homepage of War Thunder, and then you get your eagles there. Okay. So let's shuffle it again and roll it one last time. Where is the King of Plebs? I need to copy paste his name out and stop the wheel while we're doing that. Who is it gonna be? Come on. Rota Dragon. No, that's not the guy. What is this, man? Are you serious? The King of Plebs wins again? What is this, man? What is that wheel? Somebody just DDoS that wheel, man.
Philip,
Yeah.
fix your wheel.
Yeah, I need to fix a lot of bugs here. Yeah, the wheel of Gaijin. There you go. The King of Plebs. Nice name, you know. you get 150 eagles again, dude. We have two dudes actually. You just won 300 golden eagles because they won twice. And then we have
Yes.
PCUN, we have Kopsi and Nirvash getting their trusty 150 eagles too. So guys, that was it. That was the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. And actually, we're gonna have a little bit of a change here in Team Think. We're gonna, of course, we're gonna keep on streaming these show matches and all the other stuff what comes out of Gaijin's workshop. I would say, and but we're gonna have like a schedule where we're gonna do some casual streaming right now with the plebs in Think. You know, like Chippy, Damien here, and myself. So we're gonna put up a schedule, and I think it's like twice a week or something like that, or even once a week. We're gonna stream regularly on this channel. So make sure you're gonna check out that and maybe follow us then. So yeah, that was it. That was my advertising for our own little channel, and
For our own sake.
yeah, exactly. And then you guys actually give us some feedback on the stream, so I can cry myself to bed again, or even like be happy. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye. Damien does that as well.
Goodbye, guys.
Yeah, see you, man. Take it easy, guys. We're gonna see you in the next one.